Oh, Okay. What's going on, you guys? What is going on? What is going on, you guys? This be your boy, Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful New Year's Day, and I have done the exact same thing. What is going on, y'all? Now, y'all know we get started at the 5 minute mark, so y'all know I'm gonna talk a little bit of shit with y'all for the first 5 minutes, with first 4 minutes, and then we're gonna get right on down to the get down. So let me tell y'all, New Year's Eve was amazing. Like, New Year's Eve was one of the best New Year's Eves I've ever had. And I just can't say that enough. Like, I really, really had the best time. And it was great. It was great. It was great. Like I couldn't do. I smiled the entire time. Like it was amazing. And the things that happened on New Year's Day, New Year's Eve, I will say that it pretty much opened up the doors to what my life is gonna be in 2026. And it was great. That's all I can say right now. Like, I'm not really gonna say nothing else, but that's all I'm gonna say. But it was amazing though. Like, I had a great time. I went to this show. And then, Bando popped up at the show. I didn't even know he was gonna come. I thought he had to work, but he showed up at the show, and it was just a great thing. I was so happy to see him, even though I had just seen him a couple of days ago, but this time was a little different. Then, Jamar Nandario was there. Then I hung out with Tremel. It was just I brought the new year in with people that I love and people that I care about and people that mean so much to me. And New Year's Eve was just amazing. It was just great. That's all I can say right now. It was amazing. It was a great time. Um, yeah, it was. Um, what else is going on? Um, so from this day forward, y'all probably gonna get Happy Scotty a whole lot. That's the only thing that I can really say about this. That's the only thing I can really say. But yeah. Hey Scotty and Happy New Year. Yes, and then what's really crazy is that my birthday is next month. I'm already planning for my birthday. I turn 37 next month. Can you believe that? Y'all, I've been on YouTube since I was 21, and y'all have watched me grow up. Y'all have watched me grow in so many ways. And now I'm about to be 37 in a couple of weeks. Like, that is crazy. That is amazing. That is crazy. And I love it. I really do. I love everything about it. Love it. Um, but yes, well, yes, I love it. But that's about it though. I just wanted to tell y'all that my New Year's Eve was I had a blast. It was amazing. It was great. It put a big Kool-Aid smile on my face. It really, really, really did what it needed to do. It really did. That's all I can really tell y'all right now. Um, I'm away. Did Ellis hit you up? No. As a matter of fact, he followed me on TikTok, but he did not. Like, I didn't get no inbox or nothing from Ellis. At least from what I, at least based on what I've seen. I'm looking at my DMs now. No, nope. I didn't get no DM or nothing from Ellis. But what I did do was oh, he did send me a. Did he? No, this is just a video. This is just something let me know that he posted a video. But yeah, he followed me on TikTok though. But yeah, all shucks. Now you blushing. Yes, I'm blushing. I have many reasons to do that. But y'all, things will show itself off. But anyway, you guys, y'all already know what we're here for. We're here to continue with the story of Elijah, aka Ellis. Okay, Keyshia Cole's baby brother. We're halfway through part 3. Zach Simmons continues to upload all of the TikToks. And y'all, we are going to cover all of this until we finish this, okay? We are going to cover this until we finish this, okay? And I'm going to let you guys, and I know you guys have been loving my coverage of this story. Y'all have really been tuning in to this, and I really appreciate you guys for tuning in. But I'm definitely going to cover this all the way up until it's done. Now, I intended on doing it earlier today, but me and DJ, who's on the show with me, the CNATL, we did a video earlier today, which was like an hour long, and we were supposed to do a second video, but I got tired, and I said, listen, I need to go up to the store. I need to give me some soap. I need to get some chicken noodle soup. I need to get some shit. So we'll come back to it. And when I got back home, you know, he went out to get something to eat. So then when he finally did text me, I had nodded off and fell asleep and took a nap. So I ain't wake up till like 9. So that second video probably gonna get done another day. But me and DJ filmed a video earlier today, and it will be coming out on Saturday. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. Shout out to Chantel Unfiltered. Chanel Unfiltered for being a member for 24 months. Scotty, can we get more of your thoughts? I'm trying to see something. Okay. Baby Blue Pradas 1. Happy blessed New Year, Scotty and Scotty Gang. Thank you. And you've been a member for 30 months. Definitely appreciate you always, all the time. Okay. Now, we're about to go ahead and get into this now. So let's get into it, y'all. Here we go.
Fucking hotel, because bitch, at this moment I need to go to motherfucking sleep. Okay, so I got me a motherfucking hotel. I get a call from Donna, district manager, when I wake up in the morning, and she's like, hey, I know you left in the morning, but like, can we just like please not do that? I know you had to go and you had other things you needed to do, but if you have to leave, just call me. It got taken care of. The person was running late, and understandably that you had to go, and yeah, I understand, but can you come in tonight at 11? Like, yeah, I'll come in tonight at 11. Thank you. Okay, bye. Because at this point, bitch, I already got your motherfucking number, bitch. You're not gonna do me in greasy. I just got here in this motherfucker, and I'm already trying to heal from some motherfucking bullshit, and I keep putting myself in motherfucking situations I don't want to motherfucking be in. But bitch, we here. But I'm not gonna be dealing with this for too much longer. I want to preface, this is the lowest amount of money that I have ever made in my entire life. I was making $11 an hour at motherfucking Michigan. $11 a motherfucking hour. There's not a day in my life that I've ever made $11 a motherfucking hour, bitch. What? System in motherfucking Michigan is broken as a motherfucker, bitch, but I digress. I text my friend that I met in Michigan, and I was like, hey, do you know that people make $11 an hour? And he was like, yeah, it happens. And I was like, you a little too calm and nonchalant for me. What do you do? And he was like, oh, well, I work with weed. Like, oh, yeah, you work with weed? He was like, yeah, I work with weed. He was like, I go to the areas and we pluck the weed and we do X, Y, and Z. Oh, I like that. I don't want to do that, but I like that. Said, yeah, pretty much like we get paid under the table, but I make a good amount of motherfucking money. I say, you know what? Period, King. He's like, hey, do you work? Like, did you find a job? Because I know the last time that I talked to you, you told me you wanted to find a job yesterday. I said, oh yeah, I already worked the job. I can't stand that motherfucking shit. Well, do you want to hang out? Maybe we can go and eat. And I'm like, oh, absolutely. By the way, my car got repoed, but we ain't gonna talk about that. He's like, what the fuck do you mean your car got repoed? I said, didn't I just say we ain't gonna talk about that? Do you want to go eat or not? He said, okay, let's go to lunch and let's have a motherfucking good day. So we go to this Chinese restaurant. It's real nice. It's real good. I love Chinese food. So I was like, baby, I'm down for the motherfucking good. So we go and we eat the motherfucking Chinese food, and we're just walking around. He's showing me little areas, and he was like, well, this is where this is at, and this is where this is at. I'm like, you know what? Michigan kind of look like Oakland. And he's like, California. I said, yeah, it's kind of ghetto, but it got its nice parts to it. I like that. I like this. It feels like home. He started dying laughing. He was like, you're a real character. He was like, it's just funny how I met you. He was like, I really like your energy and I like your vibe. I was like, thank you. I like that too. I like me too. So he goes home and I go back to the motherfucking hotel. And bitch, now I got to get motherfucking ready for work. But bitch, Starbucks is calling my phone. It's 8 o'clock at night. And I'm like, I didn't even know Starbucks was open this late. But I answer her phone. I'm like, hi, hey. And she's like, hey, is this such and such? Are you willing to come in for an interview tomorrow at 11 a.m.? I said, absolutely. Write me in for 10:30 because I'll be there at 10. She said, okay, absolutely. I'll see you then. So now I'm ecstatic because I'm like, job number 2. What it do? I walked to work, and Don told me to call the store manager at the time.
One thing about this boy right here, he gonna keep him a damn job. That's one thing I do know about him. He will keep a job. No matter what stress he's under, no matter what he's going through, this nigga gonna have a job. That's one thing I can say.
time, and her name was Maggie. And she said, Maggie has your badge and she'll be giving it to you today. Call her so she can come outside and give it to you. Well, I call Maggie. Maggie decides to come outside. She brings my badge and we're walking in together. But Maggie is this real cool, eccentric, like hippie type chick. She's a white girl, red hair, but she's very timid and quiet. I already knew by the way that she looked and the way that she sounded that she was tired. So I already knew she'd been here all motherfucking day. So she tells me, I've been here since 8 a.m. and the only reason I'm getting off is because you're here right now. I said, don't worry about it, girl. I know how to cook up the motherfucking fries and make motherfucking blizzard. Girl, I got this, girl. I got your back. She was like, oh my God, thank you so much, because just like I was by myself, you'll be by yourself. I'm like, girl, y'all don't have 2 people ships? Like, damn, I gotta drive the boat. The ship, the motherfucking steering wheel is motherfucking breaking off and I gotta do this shit by myself? Okay, I guess so. So she walks me through how to restock. She walks me through where the fridge is. She walks me through everything in the motherfucking plant at this point, and she tells me where the bathroom, all of that shit is. I didn't know where to go. She was like, if you need anything, this is my number. You can call me. I said, girl, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. If there's one thing I know how to do, it's work. That shit whooped my motherfucking ass, bitch. I'm talking about, whoa, bitch, 7 o'clock couldn't come fast enough, girl. I was ready to lay the fuck down. So Maggie comes back in and she's like, good morning. I'm like, oh, girl, I'm so glad to see your motherfucking ass, girl. Clock in. Girl, get on this clock. So she clocks in and I'm like, look, I appreciate you, bitch. I got to go. And she tells me, okay, well, when you come in tonight, there'll be another person here and X, Y, and Z, and we'll run that down too. I'm like, okay, girl, period. Am I training on my 3rd day? Well, I go to my motherfucking hotel and I go get some rest, but I put my alarm on, bitch, because it's 7 o'clock and I knew I had to be up by 9 because I had to be up there by 10. Luckily, this Starbucks is only a 30-minute walk, so bitch, we're good. Find my best outfit. I throw me a nice little jacket on because it's cold, and I go to this interview and I go talk to the store manager. Now, her name is Kim. A baby. Kim is Detroit down. This is one of the realest women I have ever met. Our whole interview, we were talking about our personal life, and it was the first time I told a stranger about everything I've been through. Girl, I was confused, but baby, she got it out of me. She said, listen, you seem like you have the qualities of someone who's already been a manager at Starbucks. I said, well, I was. She was like, oh, that's all you had to tell me after us talking 2 hours about our personal life. She's like, don't even say no more. I'm going to hire you. She said the process is going to take a little bit long because, again, I am working with a new crew, a new staff, and I'm also working with new district managers. I said, baby, don't even worry about it. When you get the time to hire me and you get me in your system, you let me know because I left on good terms with Starbucks. Now, it took me 30 to 45 days to get hired by Starbucks. I go through 2 weeks of working at Dairy Queen, and that motherfucker is hell. It's all right. I stay in the paint for $11 an hour. I want to remind you, though, I still have money saved. So at this time, I get two.
You could tell he from California because living in Mississippi, $11 an hour at one point in time used to be elite. Okay, you made about $10 to about $13 an hour, like you was really okay if you made that much. You feel what I'm saying? Like if you made that much, you was okay. But as you know, things have gone up and the economy is different. $10 and $11 and $12 and $13, $14 ain't shit. It's just not. If you're not making $15 on up, then you are not, and even 15 is kind of pushing it. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, but imagine being a person like me, who was a whole manager at Dollar General, making $8.50. That's all I was making at Dollar General when my first year there. I was only making $8. I started off making $8, and then I wound up being a manager, and I was only making $8.50 at Dollar General. I don't know how I wasn't going broke. I don't know how I was making it, but at the time, that was my first job. I didn't have no bills. I didn't pay for shit at the house. All I paid for was to go to the club, buy me some new clothes, buy my own food if I wanted some, and all this other shit. But it was just like, girl, like, what's going on? And and then I started getting my YouTube checks like 6 years into me doing YouTube and shit. So that's when I really started seeing real money. And baby, when I left Dollar General, I was only making $9.25, and I was a manager. But then I made way more than that at Kroger, and I was nobody's manager. And then when I was a manager, I made a decent amount of money, but then I stepped down, and then I started making more money being an associate than I did when I was a manager. So every time I got offered the management position, I was like, I don't need that, don't want it, don't need it. I made more money now than I did as when I was manager. I don't really care enough to have no damn management position. I just don't. So just to hear him say, people make $11 an hour. Yes. Like from states like Mississippi and Alabama and like Louisiana and stuff like that, like you'll be happy to make 11 to $12 an hour back then. Trust me. I promise you.
2 days off. All right. It was a Friday and a Saturday. And I decide I need to find a permanent place to live because I can't keep paying every day from the goddamn hotel because I see that little bit of savings is dropped. I walk to the store because I'm hungry and I'm like, you know what? Before I decide to start looking for places online and do anything, I'm a little bit hungry. So I walk to the 7-Eleven up the street. The cashier at 7-Eleven is taking extremely fucking long to do whatever the fuck. And there was this white guy waiting to pay for his things. And as he's waiting, he's just like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I got a lot of stuff to do and I don't understand why X, Y, and Z is happening. And I tell him, I'm like, you know what? Absolutely. I wish that they would have the fucking etiquette of being a cashier and doing what they need to do. Like, I get we busy, but baby, I got to go too. I'm hungry. He's like, absolutely. He was like, man, you get it. I said, yes, man, I get it. Like, they need to hurry up. So me and him are just having conversations that we're cool. We chopping it up, X, Y, and Z. The man finally comes back and he's ringing him up and whatever. So he was like, listen, I'll pay for your stuff. He was like, because you a cool ass person. I'll pay for your stuff and everything will be cool. He's like, are you new here? Where are you from? Are you born here? And I told him, I was like, listen, I just moved here, yada, 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 X, Y, and Z. So I'm going to spend today looking for places to live. And he's like, oh, I'm renting a room out if you're interested. He was like, and it's only going to be $800 a month. I'm like, huh? He was like, yeah. He was like, originally I had somebody living here, but they just moved out. He was like, they were paying like $1,200, but you know, I was able to get a better job and now I could decrease the rent to $800 a month. And I said, well, wait a minute. Where do you live? He was like, I live in Sterling Heights. I'm like, oh my God, that's close to where I need to be. I live close to 11 Mile, but I live around the corner in a very nice neighborhood. Now, I don't know nothing about motherfucking Michigan. And I don't know nothing about the miles, bitch. And I should have, but I didn't. We exchanged numbers because I'm like, this sounds like something I'm very interested in. He said, well, if you have time, you can come by today to come see it. I said, absolutely. When are you available? He was like, whenever you're ready. So I'm like, okay, give me an hour and I'll be down and I'll, contact you. So I give him an hour. I get my shit together. I pack my little shit and I text him and I'm like, I'll be on my way. Can you send me the address? He does. I show up. He has a beautiful home. Wonderful fucking home. Shows me the room. The room is small, but baby, for $800 fucking a month, bitch, I got a roof over my head. I got a motherfucking place to sleep, and I got a motherfucking place to be. I told him, listen, this is perfect for me. I'm from out of town. This is motherfucking perfect for me. Absolutely. He said, okay, well, all I would be able to take is $800. I don't need a deposit or anything like that. If you have that and whenever you're ready, let me know. He was like, and also, I just want a picture of your ID. Listen, cool. Now, one thing I didn't tell y'all is I gave this man a fake ID. Bitch, I don't know you like that. So listen, you're not going to get my real information. Not at all. I had the motherfucker in cash with me right now. He was like, oh, you have it with you? I said, yeah. And I'm going to give you $850 for being a motherfucking amazing person. He gave me the key that motherfucking day. We shook on it. And he was like, you know what?
Shout out to Just Patches, being a member for 31 months. Aha, I found it. Happy New Year, Scotty Gang. May we all experience possibilities becoming realities. That's I really appreciate that. Child, how many parts is it? There is a lot of parts to this. This is only part 3, and I think they've uploaded 7 parts to this on their YouTube channel. So I am intended on covering all 7 parts. Okay, all 7. Let's continue.
I appreciate you. It was just a blessing meeting you. I was like, same to you, sir. Now, I text the new friend that I made, and I was like, hey, I found a room for rent somewhere in Sterling Heights. It's actually close to where you live. Like, what? Already? You've only been here for 3-4 days? That's crazy. I was like, yeah, you know what? You're right. I am crazy, but I made, oh my God, let's go celebrate. Let's go get us something to eat. I was like, can we go back to that Chinese spot? Because I really like that. And they got some good ass wings. I don't know what them Chinese people were putting in their motherfucking wings. Bitch, it was crap. Go back to the Chinese spot. And he just telling me like, oh my God, like, it was so wonderful that you found somewhere to be. And, you got your little place. And he was like, did you ever go get your car? I was like, you know what? Now I think about it. I got to go do that. But I've been so motherfucking busy that I ain't even thought about that. He said, don't worry about it. It is what it is. Telling me about his day, telling me about how he was doing the button with the weeds and things like that. And he was telling me about his ex. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Like, damn, man, that's crazy. I'm thinking this man is straight as a motherfucker because the way he talking, the way he presents himself, I would have just assumed. He was like, no, I had to leave him. And he was just doing a lot. And it kind of ruffled my feathers a lot because he was just out in these streets doing anything with anybody. And I was like, him?
Hold on. Since Ravine want to cry because I missed hers. Here's Ravine. She's been a member of 23 months. Happy New Year, Scotty and Scotty Gang. Okay. Cause baby, y'all will really hold it against me when I miss y'all comments, child. But shout out to Ravine, honey. She's a loyal supporter of me. She bought my book. She was ragging and tagging these hoes when I was at adversity, and I really appreciate it. Shout out to Ravine.
As in a man? As in you like boy butt? That's crazy. Like, oh, yeah. Actually, I'm bisexual, so I like everybody. I said, oh, you're a freak. Telling him, congratulations. Living your truth, king. I love that for you. High five. Then I'm getting a call and it says Dawn. And I'm like, what the fuck could she possibly be calling me for, baby? It's only 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't work till 11. What's going on here, Dawn? I ain't coming in right now. I hope you know I ain't coming in. Dawn calls me and I'm like, girl, what's up? It's 4 o'clock. I ain't got time for this. Well, I know it's last minute, but can you please come in because I don't have anybody here. And I'm like, girl, I don't know about that for $11 an hour. She was like, I'll make you a manager. If you come in, I promise you I will put you on the payroll as a manager. I'll say, let's go. I'm coming in. You ain't got to worry about it. I told my friend whose name is Rafad, hey, me and you, we're going to have to link up later, baby. I got to go get this shmoney. I was like, absolutely, we can meet up later and chill, whatever. You let me know. I get changed. I take my motherfucking ass to work, and this is around 7:30. Mind you, I'm about 2.5, 3 hours earlier than my actual shit. I hurry in, and I see Dawn, and I'm like, oh, girl, what you doing here, girlie? Is it Miranda, the district manager? But okay, girl, whatever you choose to do. Help me. I got to get this stuff together. I'm like, oh, girl. You don't know how to drop the goddamn hot dogs? You don't know how to drop the fries, girl? You got all this grease all over the floor? What is going on? She ain't had no gloves. She ain't had no motherfucking outfit on. Like, girl, what is going on? She said, everybody quit. I'm like, everybody like who? Bitch, only 4 people work here, and I'm one of them. She was like, no, everybody quit. Everybody just walked out and left. They said they're tired. Girl, absolutely. I said, well, I could understand. They only get paid $11 an hour. Oh, well, please don't. You don't quit on me. Please don't quit on me. I said, girl, I'm here. Clocked in. If I wanted to quit, I wouldn't even answer the phone, baby. I wouldn't even show up today. What do you, girl? Give me the hot. She said, hey, I know that you have management experience. Would you like to be the store manager? What the fuck happened to my girl, motherfucking Maggie? Like, where is she at? Like, hello? So I asked, where's Maggie? She's like, oh, well, Maggie is just going through college. She's boy crazy. She really doesn't know how to be here on time. She really doesn't know what's going on. So me and her father got into a whole situation. And now she said that she's taking the emotional stress week. And absolutely, queen. Take your motherfucking week. If any bitch stressed you the fuck out, everybody should be taking a week. But do she still have a job or not? She's like, I think we're just going to move forward with demoting her. And I'm like, damn. My head like, damn, you stressed her the fuck out. She don't really want to be here. And now you're demoting her. Crazy work. But nonetheless, I need this money. I said, listen, if you need a store manager, sign me the fuck up, baby. We could do that. Give me my 40 hours and we're good. He asked me if I'm Serve Safe certified. And I said, bitch, absolutely I'm Serve Safe certified. Hello? I got so many goddamn certifications, baby. I can go work anywhere. Thank you. Give me that position. Said, okay, by the end of the fucking month, you should be in my system as a store manager. And I said, thank you. After we have our conversation about whatever the fuck she wants me to do for her and X, Y, and Z, going down the goddamn list of all these things she needs to check off before she leaves, she tells me, hey, I'm not going to be here for the next 2 weeks because I'm going on vacation. So you need to talk to Miranda if you need anything motherfucking else. At this point, I got used to how Miranda operates. This motherfucker don't answer the phone for shit. I'm talking about you text her, she's answering 8 hours later. Bitch, I was in distress at 11. It's 9 o'clock home. Never call for nothing, baby. I got this. It don't take much to figure out a situation, especially when dealing with a customer. I got that in check. Now I work my regular shift. Everything is going fine. Nothing goes bad. I get it together. I got the shit moving and grooving. And 7 o'clock come around and Miranda shows up. And I'm like, oh, hey, Miranda, I know you were coming. I was like, oh, wait, I forgot, bitch. Maggie said she's taking an emotional day, week, month, season off from you motherfuckers. Absolutely. And it was like, yeah, well, I don't think that Maggie's coming back. And, I'm also thinking about, doing my own thing because, Dairy Queen, the TikTok page that I have is blown up. And, I'm going to be going to New York and opening up an ice cream parlor with my husband, fiance, brother, cousin, whoever. And, it's going to be amazing. I'm like, you know what? Period, queen. I just don't give a damn right now because I'm finna go home. Or listen, I got to go. I'm tired. I'm finna go home. I need to go lay down. So I take my ass the fuck home again, walking like a motherfucking dum-dum. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. Sometimes it was kind of scenic. It's kind of like a little peaceful. Like, I don't know. Sometimes I liked it. Take my ass to sleep and I wake up. And I got a text message from Rafad. And he's like, hey, I think we should hang out today. And I'm like, you know what? I'm off. Let's do it. I ain't got nothing else to do. At this time, I'm still not talking to anybody. I'm like, you know what? Let me just try to enjoy the little bit of peace that I have before I jump back, because eventually I'm going to have to jump back into my actual reality of life, of who I am and who I'm from and where I'm from, the whole shit. About 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and we decide to go to my favorite spot, the Chinese restaurant. I don't know. It's just something about a Chinese restaurant that gets me going. It just gets me there. Food will do that to you. It'll bring you together. It'll get you together. Always get the same thing. I got my white rice and I got my motherfucking chicken wings and I got my goddamn miso soup. Absolutely. The lady see me, she's like, you like this place, huh? I know your order. Absolutely. You know what I want. Bring it to me. And him are talking. We're having a good conversation. I'm like, oh, you're really, really a good person. Like, I really like the fact that you're very open, you're honest, and you are who you are. And I love that about you. And he was like, yeah. So after this, what are we going to do? I'm like, do you want to come over? Like, let's watch a movie. Like, oh my God, like, let's like watch a fucking.
Y'all are not gonna watch a movie, and trust me, I probably would have been. Let me tell y'all, you're not gonna watch a movie. Y'all not just gonna sit there and paint y'all nails, because guess what? If I invite a nigga over to my house and he been buying me food and taking me places and doing all that stuff for me, yeah, continue. This ain't about me.
Movie, because I really want to watch a movie. But we go back to my house. I had set my room up so nice. I got me a bed. I got a TV. I had a little stand. I had a little chair in the corner. I had a little bean bag. I had all of my stuff set up real motherfucking nice, folded, cute. Get on the fucking TV, right? And I'm just putting on something, looking here and there. And I see YouTube. I'm like, oh, let me get on YouTube. Now, I seen The Land Before Time pop up, and I was like, oh, because my mother used to love The Land Before Time. Me and her used to watch that movie every Friday, and it just put me back into reality. I'm like, I miss Miss Asa so fucking much. And he goes and says, I love that movie. Let's watch that. And I immediately broke out in tears. I was like, fuck, I'm crying. I can't do this. Like, I can't do this. He's like, what did I do?
He don't love that movie, Elijah. He trying to get in your drawers, and you are definitely gonna let him get in your drawers. I probably would have too. Oh my God.
What the fuck did I say? Like, I'm sorry. Like, I wanted to tell him about my life so bad, but I felt like at this point, I didn't want to ruin how good of a friendship we had. And I was like, you know what? Don't worry about it. It's very sentimental. It's personal to me. And I actually just love this movie. I don't know if I'm ready to watch it, but let's watch it. Since Littlefoot lost his mother, baby, I broke down in motherfucking tears. I couldn't motherfucking handle it no more. He's like, oh my God, what is going on? Like, are you okay? Like, I did not know that this movie made you feel like this. I'm just like, I miss my mom. I miss my mom. I'm crying hysterically. He gives me a hug and he's like, it's okay. It's okay. Like, I don't know what I could do, but it's okay. And baby, he smells so good. I'm sorry. I just had to say that. I told him, listen, it's very a lot for me right now. I can't do it. I want to take a nap right now. Like, oh my God, okay, no problem. I can come back later or we can hang out another time. And I was like, can you actually just stay with me, please? I asked for Five to just stay a little bit longer with me. And then I ended up just taking a nap. After I woke up, he ended up leaving. But I checked my phone because, baby, I'm like, my phone was going to fuck off. I had left it on the charger, whatever the case may be. And it kept motherfucking ringing. Mind you, I have my shit on Do Not Disturb. There's only two people that I have right now that can get in. And it's Miranda and it's motherfucking Rafah. Check my text messages and it's Rafah. And he said, hey, go outside. You got a delivery. And I'm like, I got a delivery. I go check the motherfucking front door because I'm like, what the fuck is going on? What did you get me? Ended up getting me some flowers and a little card that said, I hope you feel better. Let me tell you something. I ain't never got no motherfucking flowers. I'm talking about from a man. Baby, all I got was hurt and pain and cheated. At this point, I'm like, I don't know what I'm feeling, y'all. I don't know but what I do know is I told myself I don't want a relationship.
You know exactly what you're feeling. You know what you're feeling. I know what you're feeling. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to be emotionally attached to somebody. If it happens, congratulations, but I'm not going to search for it. I don't got time for it. Next couple of months go by normally. I'm going to Dairy Queen and I'm working motherfucking 12-hour shifts, 5 days a week, 2 days off sometimes. Maggie still ain't brought her motherfucking ass back. That motherfucker took a 2-month vacation. And I'm talking about there's only 4 employees and Miranda still don't answer the motherfucking phone. Still hadn't gotten hired at Starbucks because, again, they were going through different management. But I was waiting patiently, baby, because I knew that second check was coming. At this point, me and Rafad have a very good friendship. I'm talking about to the point to where we're talking every day. He's coming to see me motherfucking 2 to 3 times out of a week. We're hanging out. We're going to that Chinese food restaurant, and I'm still getting my side of motherfucking rice, miso soup, and my goddamn wings. Absolutely, girl. That is a weekly occurrence. One night, I got off work, and I was super fucking drained because I had to work 13 fucking hours because the person came in late that was supposed to relieve me. Mind you, I got off at 8:30 in the morning. I'm walking out the motherfucking factory. At this point, I'm high-fiving people because they realize that I'm there all the motherfucking time and they recognize I be busting my ass. So, bitch, I done became a motherfucking queen in this goddamn Chrysler unit, bitch. They respect me. As I'm walking out the motherfucking factory, I see somebody across the motherfucking yard with goddamn balloons and flowers. And I'm like, oh, that's so cute. Somebody came with balloons and flowers and surprised somebody. And then I get closer, going through the little turnstile, and I'm like, that man look real familiar. Where have I seen him? Mind you, I'm blind as shit. Don't got my glasses or contacts, and that's another story for another day. I'm like, I'm getting closer and closer. I'm like, is that Rafai? I know that ponytail from anywhere. That's Rafai. I'm like, Rafai. And he's like, Elijah. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing here? Like, I'm very confused. Hey, I just wanted to surprise you because you've been working so hard. I got you some fucking flowers and I got you some balloons and I got you a little teddy bear. And I'm looking at the balloons and
he trying to give you that dick. He trying to give you that dick. Yep, it's bound to happen and you're going to take it. Absolutely. Continue.
They're green and I started fucking crying. Now, Miss Ace's favorite color is green. I did not tell him anything about my mama. I didn't tell him anything about my life previous to me not living in motherfucking Michigan. When my mother bought her home in Fairfield, California, she did renovations and she painted her room hunter green. And I wanted to copy her and I painted my room highlighter fucking green. Anytime anybody gives me something or I see the motherfucking color green, baby, I lose my shit. I go berserk and my motherfucking eyes get watery. And at this point, bitch, I'm crying. I'm sobbing. Looking at me like, what did I do? Like, I'm sorry, you don't like flowers and balloons and you don't like this, what? And I was too embarrassed because I already been like communicated with this man and I ain't told him about my motherfucking past and what the fuck has been going on in my motherfucking life. But I was so goddamn happy he got me some fucking green balloons, but I couldn't tell him why I love the color green because my favorite color is red. So he's gonna be confused. I thought you said your favorite color is red and now your favorite color is green. And I just didn't know what to do. Told him like green just reminds me of memories of my childhood, which I appreciate. So I really love the color green. And I love the fact that you got me green balloons and you didn't even know anything. So he's like, oh, I thought it was a bad thing. Like, I'm so sorry. He was like, I wanted to take you out to dinner tonight. You know, I wanted us to have a good night. So I just didn't want to make you cry. I don't need a man. Go to dinner. And guess where we go? My spot, bitch. At this point, like I said, they know my motherfucking order, bitch. I'm getting my goddamn wings, fried hard, all flats, baby. I need my motherfucking rice, okay? Garnish some little cilantro on top, thank you. And I'm getting my miso soup, absolutely. Sitting down and we're eating our food. And at this point, all the servers already know who the fuck we are because we done been in there so many goddamn times. And all the little ladies, they come to the table all the time. They have a little conversation with us. But this one server who was always our server, she said, oh, he like you. He like you. He like you. Why you don't like him? You don't like him. I'm like, oh my God, girl, I don't need no man. She's like, he's real good. He's real good. He like you. Girl, stop being goddamn messy and go get me another goddamn miso soup. Thank you. The whole time we having this conversation, he just laughing and cackling and giggling. He just thought this shit was so funny, kicking his feet up. The whole time we're talking in conversation, he's just like, Elijah, I really just don't know where you came from. He was like, I just don't know where you came from. Like, bro, where did you come from? I'm like, only if you motherfucking knew where I came from, but that's a conversation that you ain't ready for. We both eat our food, and again, we lived in the same fucking area, so again, we would just walk wherever we needed to motherfucking go, right? So he's like, I'm gonna walk you home. I'm like, no, you don't have to. It's very, very late, and I really just don't want you to have to be outside late at night, because at this time, it's like 10 o'clock, and again, bitch, I don't know nothing about Michigan. I mean, I do, but I don't. We're walking home, and he's just like, I like you. I really like you. I really like you. Like, bitch, I like your ass. I'm like, you know what? I like you too. And I understand that, you know, we have been growing a connection towards each other. But I want you to understand, baby, the pieces is not there. Finally get to my house and he's just like, I really want you to understand, like, I really like you. Like, I want you to be in my life. Like, I want you to be here with me. I want you to be around me. You make me feel good. Genuinely don't know what to say because, again, I know what my feelings are, but I also know that I need to emotionally protect myself. I've been through enough. I've heard the love songs. I've sang the love song. Keyshia sang the love song. We know what the love song give. I don't want no parts. He asked me, what do I want? And I said, baby, I don't know what I want. I said, well, what do you want? And he was like, I want you. Girl, the next day we woke up in bed together. Crazy how that happened, right? Ain't that crazy? That's crazy. I woke up butt naked and afraid because the first thing I didn't want to do was a man, and the second thing I knew I shouldn't be doing is a man. But
didn't I tell y'all he was gonna give him some? Didn't I tell y'all? Didn't I tell y'all he was gonna give him some? Y'all gonna listen to me. I be knowing what I'm talking about. Why do I know what I be talking about? Don't ask me. But I know what I be talking about.
But here we are. So that day we begin dating, okay? He takes me back to the Chinese food restaurant, all right? He tell them Chinese lady, yeah, we together now. And they all, woo, yay! While we're sitting there motherfucking eating, I get a call from Starbucks. I said, okay, time to clock in, reality up. Kim says, hey, all of your paperwork went through. Everything is fine. When can you start? I said, when do you need me? She said, can you come tomorrow morning? Absolutely. What time? She said, 8 a.m. Perfect, because I get off from my other job at 7 a.m. Baby, I'm going to be there. Oh, he's looking at me like, what you mean you going to be there? I said, baby, I'm getting me a second job. He's like, already? You only been here a few months. I said, oh, it says, don't stop. They keep going. Ask me, do you need anything? Whatever you need, let me know. I'm going to get it for you. I told him, hold on, pause that. I don't need anything. I appreciate that. If I do need something, the only thing I'm going to need you to do, come home with me tonight. Maybe I've been sexually frustrated. It's good that I can get it out, okay? Let me be in peace. At night, I go into work, and Subway is closed down. We open 24 hours. Subway and Dairy Queen are open 24 hours. They do not shut down. They do not close. Baby, they run round the motherfucking clock. And Subway ain't never motherfucking closed. Now, Dairy Queen done been closed down for a few hours, and then somebody else might come in, but Subway ain't never fucking closed. Now, a little backstory. Dawn owned that Dairy Queen, and she owned that Subway, and she owned the original Subways that I went to do my interview. That's why I ended up going there. I found that out later. She hired everybody. She made sure everybody's on staff is somebody that she personally hired, and she run that shit like a motherfucking tight shit. Now, I was trying to figure out why Subway was closed, so I went over there. But when I went in the back of the motherfucking house, the whole shit was flooded. Dookie water. Subway and Dairy Queen were connected through the back of house. On the left-hand side was Subway, and on the right-hand side was Dairy Queen. And when I always first came in, I came through the front. I never came through the back, which is the back of the plant. I came through the front of the plant, and then I would enter the front of the business. But when I first got there, I seen that Subway was closed, and I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, I mean, they're never closed, so I was a little bit worried. But I'm like, damn, bitch, now I'm gonna have all y'all motherfucking people coming over here because y'all motherfucking closed, and I'm gonna be extra motherfucking swamped. As I'm walking to the back, because I have to go and turn all the motherfucking lights on and shit, because the person that left turned them bitches off, and it looked like a ghost town in here. I turned them on, and literally I'm standing in a puddle of dookie water. I'm talking about it smelled like pure shit. And I'm mouth wide open because, bitch, I have never seen no type of shit like that. I'm like, bitch, I gotta go. So I leave. I call Dawn, and she don't answer. Bitch, what? I call Miranda. She don't motherfucking answer. I don't know who the fuck thought I was motherfucking sitting in dookie water all night, bitch, but it won't be me. So I text them, but I put them in a group chat and I text them. I say, SOS, please call me back. So 15 minutes go by and I'm just sitting outside. And I'm like, if they don't call me in about 30 to 45 minutes, baby, I'm walking my ass the fuck home. So Miranda decides to call me and she's like, hey, what's going on? Are you good? I said, listen, I don't know what's going on with the pipes in the back of this goddamn building, but I'm going to tell you this, girl, they're backed up and it's shitty in that room. She's like, it's shitty? I'm like, yes, girl. It's dookie water in the back of the house where we wash our dishes. He's like, oh my God, that's never happened. I'm confused. Like, what, huh? I said, do you want me to send you a picture? Would you like to see it? He's like, no, I believe you. I believe you. I'm on my way. So it takes her about 30 to 40 minutes to get there. And she's like, come on, we're going to go back there together. I said, I'll go back with you, but I ain't going in that shit. That's nasty. He's like, okay, cool. Well, what you'll do is you can stand outside and stand in a little cafeteria area, and I'll go back there and I'll plunge the water and I'll make sure it gets down. I was like, you one brave ass bitch. I'm not gonna lie. Because ain't no telling what's in that goddamn water, bitch. Your motherfucking water touch your motherfucking leg, bitch. You gonna start growing goddamn limbs out of everywhere, bitch. Tentacles and shit. At this point, I'm like, girl, I'm finna go to the bathroom. I gotta wash up. So I end up going to the bathroom. I'm washing up, bitch. My OCD is kicking in, bitch. I'm starting tripping. I'm like, oh, I gotta go to the doctor. That shit smells. And I ended up going back. Girl, this motherfucker done plunged the water and she's sweeping dookie into a motherfucking bag. I politely stayed in the cafeteria until she was ready. She decided to mop the floor, everything, and she's like, listen, I don't know what we're gonna do, but I think we should continue operations. Girl, you tripping. I said the first thing you need to do is call a fucking plumber. The second thing you need to motherfucking do is make sure all of the food is safe. Everything is safe. So we need to sanitize and clean every single thing. She's like, okay, let's do that. Ain't you the district manager? Why am I telling you what to do? Like, where is your brain? Girl. So she cleaned the whole back and I sanitized the whole front. Now, bitch, I went into the motherfucking Chrysler building and I asked them, do y'all got some long ass gloves? Huh? And a mask? So I found me some long yellow gloves and a mask. Shout out to the person that gave it to me. I don't even remember the girl name. And I was in there like Dexter's Laboratory, bitch. I cleaned everything. It took us about 2 hours. Once we were finally done, she said, the sink don't work. She said, so you're not going to be able to wash dishes in the sink. Okay, so how the fuck am I going to wash dishes? She said, you're going to have to wash them in the hand sink. Oh, bitch, that's unsanitary. I said, girl, aren't you ServSafe certified? Don't you know the policies and procedures? Huh? Do you? Or are you not? Because you're telling me that I need to wash these in the hand sink and the hot water has to be at a certain temperature in order for the dishes to be cleaned and sanitized. And there's no sanitizer. Oh, you tripping, huh? He's like, we're just going to do this for the time being until we get the person here. We don't need a person. We need to close down. And she said, well, Don never wants to close down. So we just got to either work or that's just what it has to be. I don't know what kind of Caucasian bullshit y'all got going on in this establishment, but I'm going to tell you right now, I get sick and I'm getting me a motherfucking check. If I get a minuscule cough, bitch, I'm suing. So everything smells like bleach and motherfucking Fabuloso, because, girl, you know I love me some Fabuloso. I had that motherfucking big span and clean as a whistle, bitch. And I just felt so goddamn bad because I'm like, listen, I need $1 to make me holler, and I got to feed these people, and they don't even know with dookie water in the back. Oh, my God, I felt terrible. But nonetheless, bitch, I worked my ass off until 7 a.m., and I had me a change of clothes in my motherfucking backpack, because guess where the fuck I'm going? So I end up walking my ass to Starbucks. I literally get there at 8 a.m., Lucky, bitch, I was tired. And on the way, I got me a motherfucking energy drink because I knew I was going to be running a tight ship in that motherfucker. I don't play about Starbucks. So I meet Kim in the front and she's like, oh my God, I'm so glad you're here. I'm ready. I'm ready to work with you. And it's going to be an amazing day. I said, absolutely. I remember everything from Starbucks. And you know, you got me, girl. Wherever I need to be, you put me. Now, this Starbucks location has a drive-through. And when I tell you I ain't never worked at a motherfucking drive-through goddamn Starbucks until today, oh, them hoes are stressing me out. I'm talking about I'm taking an order. Somebody at the window, they handed me a drink. Somebody in my ear, somebody yelling this, somebody yelling that. I'm like, everybody needs to calm down, bitch. Wait a minute. You want a frappe with extra wet, girl? You talking about hot coffee and hot roast? Give me the cream. Bitch at the window yelling, I didn't get my cookie. Girl, you about to get this hand. 4 o'clock couldn't come motherfucking fast enough, baby. As soon as it was 3:59, I was out the motherfucking door, bitch. Tired. So I walk out the goddamn door and I look up and it's fucking Rafad. I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck are you doing here? And he was like, I just wanted to come see you after your shift because you told me today was your first day. And I just wanted to make sure that I'm here to support you. And I'm like, you support me? He had gotten me my favorite aloe drink and he had got me my favorite chips and he had gotten me 2 different teddy bears. I was just so appreciative because you thinking of me, even when in this moment, I wasn't thinking a damn about you and I should have, but it's all right. I wasn't thinking straight. So he asked me, how was my day? Do I need anything? How was Starbucks? Am I hungry? Did I eat? And I was telling him like, hey, I didn't eat. And he was like, why wouldn't you eat? That's not good. You need to eat. You spent all day and you've been drinking coffee and yada, yada, yada. And that's all I heard was yada, 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 yada. And I was thinking about, I know my bed will feel so good right now. And all I heard was him asking me if I wanted to go get some Chinese food. And I said, yeah, absolutely. I want to go right now. So where the Starbucks was down the street from the Chinese food restaurant, and the Chinese food restaurant was down the street from the house I was living at. We went to the Chinese food restaurant. We went to go motherfucking eat, and then he walked me home. He gave me a kiss on my forehead. It was good night. I told him I'll see him tomorrow or I'll see him the next day. I don't know because I got to work both jobs. And it's okay. I don't want to take time away from you because I understand you got to go to work too and you got to do your life. You got your own shit going on, baby. Take your time. So as I'm getting in the house, he texted me. He was like, make sure you go get snow salt because it's going to snow tomorrow. And I'm like, snow? Snow? I ain't never dealt with snow a day in my motherfucking life. So I'm thinking this is going to be like a winter wonder princess land. I'm like, okay, let me go to the store and go get some motherfucking salt so I could just pour, I guess, on the front lawn and the front. I don't know. I don't even know how to do this shit. But as I'm leaving to go to the store, I see the owner of the house. I haven't seen him in a while too. So I was like, oh, okay. I was like, hey, friend. He was like, hey, how you been? I was like, good. I'm like, oh, where are you going? He was like, oh, I'm actually leaving because he had a suitcase in his hand. He was like, I'm actually leaving on vacation because, again, this is around Christmas time. He's like, I'm actually leaving to go on vacation. I'm like, oh, shit, where are you going? He was like, oh, I'm going to Boston. He's like, I'm going to be in Boston for a month. I'm like, oh, okay. I was like, well, at the end of the month, well, whatever the case may be, I'll just send you the money via Apple Pay. He was like, absolutely, don't worry about it. He was like, even if, just put it in an envelope if you want to, and you can just sit it in the back and slide it underneath my door. And I was like, oh, okay, fuck, I got you. So I go to the dollar store and I'm like, bitch, I got to go get this goddamn salt, bitch, because the snow is coming and I don't know what it's going to do for the snow, but bitch, I'm finna get it crack-a-lackin'. So I go get 6 bags of motherfucking kosher salt and I walk my happy ass back to the house and I'm dumping the kosher salt on the ground. I'm dumping it in front of the house. I'm dumping it on the sidewalk, on the side of the house. I'm dumping it on the driveway. I'm dumping it on the little pathway to the motherfucking stairs that lead up to the goddamn house. And then the neighbor across the street just looking at me like, And I'm like, what the fuck is he looking at me for? Like, at the end of the day, are you gonna come help me, sir? And he's like, what you doing? And I'm like, I'm putting salt on the ground because the snow finna fall. And he said, you cooking ribs? A seafood boil? I said, no, I ain't cooking shit. And then he walked his happy ass over there. And I'm like, oh shit, here he come. Maybe I shouldn't have said that, bitch. I'm too close to Detroit. So he walks over to my motherfucking side of the street and he like, I asked you if you cooking ribs or the seafood boil. He was like, cause that's what that's for. I said, yeah, I know you can put salt in the seafood boil and on some ribs or whatever, but this is for the ground. He said, yeah, no the fuck that's not. You gonna put that shit on the ground and kill yourself, break your ankles trying to walk out in the motherfucking morning. And I'm like, okay. Well, I was told to go get motherfucking salt. He said, you gotta be a dummy. You supposed to go get snow salt. I'm not from here. What the fuck is a snow salt? I'm confused. I ain't never heard of snow salt a day in my fucking life.
That's why I could never live up north. That's why I could never know. I cannot live up north. I don't like the snow. I don't drive in no snow. I don't like ice. I don't do none of that bullshit at all. Period. At all.
I don't know where you get it from. I don't know what it looked like. So I get on my phone and I'm Googling, where the fuck can I get snow salt? And they said I can get it from the dollar store. But I was just there. Ain't had no fucking snow salt. So I'm like, let me call Rafad because I don't know nothing about fucking snow salt. So I call him and I'm like, hey, Rafad, where the fuck can I get snow salt? Because I went to the store and got regular salt and they told me this not snow salt. And he dying fucking laughing. I'm talking about this nigga. I'm like, it's really
not you buying Morton salt, baby. That's the cook.
Not that funny because at the end of the day, you didn't even tell me. You told me to go get motherfucking salt. How the fuck was I supposed to know? He like, I keep forgetting that you're just not from here. He said, yes, you need to go to the store. He was like, there's stores up the street that sell snow salt specifically. And it's blue. He said, it might be a little expensive, but you'll be okay. Do you need any money so that you can go get the snow salt? I said, no, I ain't broke. I got it. And the next time you laugh at me, you better be able to laugh in my face because baby, I'm going to get your ass back. I grab the snow salt. The motherfucker's heavy as shit, boy. I'm talking about big ass motherfucking bag. And I walk my happy ass back with the 2 bags that I got and I poured the snow salt on top of the regular salt. You know, you got to have double motherfucking insurance, you know, double cupped up. Everything was motherfucking ready to go. Mind you, I've never been in a snowstorm. I ain't never seen actual physical snow until this motherfucking time. So I'm tired. I go to sleep, bitch. I'm like, I'm tired. When I wake up, hopefully it's not snowing. And God bless me because it wasn't motherfucking snowing, right? I put on my motherfucking outfit for work. It's about 10 o'clock. I don't work until 11, 11:30. So I'm going to get there when I motherfucking get there. And I get to motherfucking footing it. On my way to work, halfway through, there's this bridge that I have to walk under. And I normally walk under it all the time, right? That's where I go. They had it blocked off, so I had to walk across the little interstate in order to get to the other side. Now the light's not working, and I'm confused. I'm like, bitch, why the light's not working? Like, I'm confused. So, bitch, I'm finna just go. Then it just out of nowhere starts motherfucking snowing. I'm like, hello? Mind you, I got a jacket on. I stole Rafad's jacket. It's a big, fluffy jacket, so I got that bitch on. It went from lightly drizzling snow to, bitch, everything in front of me start turning motherfucking white. I'm like, oh shit, is this Alice in Winter Wonderland, Cinderella? What the fuck is going on? I'm scared. I've never been in a snowstorm. I ain't never seen snow like this. I ain't never been in nothing like nothing. So as I'm walking, my feet start freezing. I'm like, I need to hurry up, bitch. It's cold as fuck. My hands start freezing. I'm talking about they start feeling numb. And at this point, I'm 20 minutes away. So I shove my hands in my pocket, bitch. I'm speed walking. I'm talking about I ain't never walked so motherfucking fast day in my motherfucking life. You would have seen the smoke coming off my goddamn heels, bitch. I got there immediately. I get through the little turnstile and I'm walking through the little plant and they like, why the fuck are you so goddamn wet? And I look at my jacket, I look at the bottom of my pants, I'm like, fuck. I'm like, I walk here to work every day. They like, yo, dumb ass walk through the fucking snow? I'm like, yeah, I walk through the fucking snow. I didn't know it was gonna motherfucking snow. They like, well, you don't check your weather app? I don't be on my motherfucking goddamn phone. I ain't never been in the snow. I didn't know it was gonna be like this. Damn, thank you for telling me. Shit. And I shouldn't have got at them like that, but I was fucking irritated because at the end of the day, I didn't know the snow was going to be like this. And I know it was going to come to the ground and have me all wet and cold and freezing like that. Like, girl, I couldn't do it. It made me miss my car. And I was like, fuck, I forgot my car got goddamn towed. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to deal with that this week. So I'm walking to Dairy Queen and I see Dawn. And I'm like, oh, what's up, Dawn? So she's like, hey, how you doing? I'm like, I'm pretty good. She's like, we need to have a conversation because the plumber hasn't came yet. What the fuck? Do you mean the plumber hasn't come yet? She's like, yeah, the plumber, they had to deal with some other things and then they were running late and then it started snowing and they were like 2 cities away and they just said they couldn't make it. Okay, well, bitch, you should have called another. But one won't do, another one will. So she proceeds to tell me that we're not going to be able to get our drain and our sink fixed for another month. Because there's going to be a blizzard. Girl, huh? So you mean to tell me we're not going to have hot running water as a business for 30 fucking days? And then she proceeds to tell me, oh, I turned on the water in the back and now it won't drain. So the sink is full of still water and I threw all the dishes in there. So you mean to tell me you threw all them fucking dishes in dookie water that comes through the motherfucking faucet. You left the dookie water in there because it wouldn't fucking drain. And then you proceeded to stick all the fucking dishes in said dookie water. And you're going to tell me that's okay as a fucking business owner? Huh? Like I had never in my fucking life worked at an establishment that was so disgusting, unprofessional, and unfucking kept. So I asked her, okay, well, I need some of these
I would have quit.
dishes. She said, what I'm going to go do is I'm going to go get you a bucket of water so that you can wash your fucking dishes and then you can rinse them out in the sink, the hand washing sink. I said, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. That's not going to work. You're going to have to come up with something else, ma'am. I need this money, but you, as the business owner, are going to have to come up with something fucking else. You're not about to get me sued. I'm going to sue you if you don't get it together and figure it out. She said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to drain the water in the sink. I'm going to figure out how to do that. And I'm going to wash every single dish in the hand washing sink by myself. I said, abso-fucking-lutely. I don't care what you do, but figure it out, bitch, because I'm on the clock and I'm here to motherfucking make hot dogs and blizzards, and that is it, and that is all. Also, the store manager, Maggie, still ain't motherfucking back yet. They still ain't promoted me. They still ain't gave me my extra $5 motherfucking dollars, and they still ain't made me on the schedule as a fucking manager. And I'm doing manager motherfucking duties at this point, and I'm about to get real pissed. So I asked her, I'm like, hey, so when are we going to make me a manager? And she's like, oh, I'm getting to that, but I have several other locations that I have to handle first. Now, mind you, at this location, because we work in a fucking Chrysler plant, we don't make cakes. She said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pair you with Miranda. She's going to take you to the other locations and you're going to learn how to make cakes. I 100% understand that. You want me to know every position in this goddamn job, but you also have to understand that shit don't apply here. These motherfuckers don't give a fuck about an ice cream cake and building a cake. They don't eat the cake here. They barely eat the ice cream because they don't want to be shitting all goddamn day during their goddamn shift. They want chicken tenders, hot dogs, and motherfucking fries. Now, at this point, I feel like you playing with my health. So I'm wearing my mask. I got my hand sanitizer. I'm sanitizing every motherfucking thing I can. I got my Lysol wipes. Baby, if it's one thing about me, you ain't finna get me sick. And get me sick if you want to. And I told her to her face, if I get sick, I am suing. So she finished washing the dishes, clearing the sink out, and doing what the fuck she does. She's like, okay, I'm going to leave. There's somebody new that's going to work here, and I'm going to bring him in an hour. I said, okay, that's fine. I'm so used to working by myself. I'm like, at this point, I really don't need nobody. I got this shit. So Dawn comes back, and she brings the new hire, baby, and it was nothing that I motherfucking expected. I'm talking about this man was about 75 years old. And don't get me wrong, everybody needs a job. But I'm talking about he could barely fucking walk. So she's like, Dawn, this is Chris. Chris, this is Ellis. I'm like, oh, hey, Chris. He's like, hey. I'm like, I don't like that. She's like, okay, go ahead, teach him everything you know. And then in the morning, he's going to get a schedule, and I'll be back, and I'll go run down the information for him. I'm like, you leaving me with him? You leaving me with him? She's like, yeah, I'll be back in the morning. Bye. Dawn, I don't like your motherfucking ass leaving me with somebody that look, fuck you. I'm like, okay, Chris, this is what we do. This is how we do things. And if you need any questions and you have any questions, just let me know. I'm going to be shadowing you. This is how you're going to learn how to do the thing. Now, he started asking me questions. He's like, well, why is the ice cream in here? Huh? Do you know? Why do we put things in the fryer like this? Do you know? Huh? Yeah, when do I get my break? I've been here for 15 minutes. Do I get a break? I'm like, slow your roll. Let me tell you something about me, okay? Do what you want, but do your work first, okay? So what we're going to do is our job, all right? And when our job is done, feel free to go outside and have whatever kind of smoke break you think you deserve. So we get an hour in, all right? I'm helping him, and I'm trying to guide him to do everything, and this motherfucker is getting on my goddamn last nerve because it's like talking to a goddamn 3-year-old, and he's 78. So he's like, hey, can I go outside and get a smoke break? I really need to smoke. Go. I got this. I don't need you. Go. So he go outside. He take his smoke break. The rush comes in. I'm whipping it. Woo, 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 woo. I'm whipping that shit. I'm like, yeah, here's a box. Here's a box. Here's a blizzard. Here's a cookie. Here's a brown. And then one of the plant managers that I'm really, really cool with comes in, and he's like, hey, do you have an old ass man who worked for you that is hella fucking old? I'm like, what he look like? She's like, he bald as hell and he got a lazy eye. I'm like, yeah, it's his first day. Kinda. And she proceeds to say, you need to come outside because he on the ground delirious with a cigarette in his hand. Oh darn. I'm like, hey, hello? Yeah, that man you brought here done passed out and got lightheaded and he got a cigarette in his hand. Girl, you need to come get here. I go to the front of the building. The man is passed out, laid out in the front of the building with a pack of cigarettes in his hand. Ambulance pull up and they're asking what happened, what's going on, is he alive? He still got the cigarette pack in his hand. They're like, oh my god, did he have a seizure? I don't know nothing because I wasn't here. They all speaking for me. They say, oh yeah, this happened and that happened and this happened and that happened. I'm like, god damn. Oh, he worked with him. I said, it's his first day, his name is Chris and I don't know nothing about him. Put him on a stretcher, they put him in the back of the goddamn van and they up the motherfucking snowy ass street. Everybody looking at me and I'm like, don't look at me, I don't know that man. 30 minutes later, Dawn arrives, and I'm sitting outside at this point because I'm like, bitch, I don't want to do this no more. I'm coming. She's like, hey, are you okay? What's going on? I said, listen, you need to check up on Chris. I don't know if he got a phone or a number or a contact, but they talking about he passed out. He had the cigarette pack in his hand, and oh boy went to the hospital. I don't even know what hospital he went to. Like, okay, well, are you good to go back to work? I said, girl, I'm about to go home. She's like, okay, I understand. It was traumatic. Since it was so bad, don't worry about it. I'll pay you for the day, and then you're good to go home. I'll stay here and deal with the mess. Girl, you ain't said nothing but a word because my Uber is 5 minutes away. I was leaving anyway. In my Uber, and I take my ass the fuck home because bitch, this is too much to deal with, and I'm already cold as fuck. Home, and I take my motherfucking ass to sleep. Now I wake up, baby, and I'm talking about it looked like Christmas Wonderland outside. The snow is like 2 to 3 feet motherfucking deep. I ain't never seen no shit like that, girl. And I also am not prepared for this. All I got is Nikes, jeans, long sleeves, and beanies. Looking out the window like, what the fuck do I do? I open the door and the motherfucking snow fall in. I'm like, oh, bitch, I grabbed the little shovel that was sitting on the side. I'm scooping that bitch and throwing it out. Scooping that bitch and throwing it out. See, bitch, you ain't finna get me. I go open the door being curious because I've never seen snow before. I open the door and the snow fall in. I'm like, oh shit, scooping it, because there was a shovel right by the motherfucking front door. I'm scooping in bitches and throwing it out the front door, bitch. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And I slam the door shut, bitch, you won't get me. And I'm like, you know what? I need to go to fuck to sleep. So I'm going to the room.
My thing is this, all this walking, ain't no Ubers or nothing around, because I'll be down.
And I get a phone call. Bitch, it's Starbucks. I'm off today and I am not coming in. I answer. I'm like, hey, what's going on? What do you need? And she's like, hey, do you have a sister? And I'm like, I get panicked. But I'm like, oh, fuck. Who the fuck found me? Yeah, I got a sister. I got several. And she's like, I don't remember this name being your sister that you told me. She was like, but I remember the name. It's Vania. Vania, your sister is calling.
Vania!
On that phone, silent. She's like, hello? 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 Say, yeah, that's my sister. I'm gonna call her. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna call her right now. She said, okay, because she said she was really worried about you and that she hadn't talked to you in months and that she's worried and she gonna come find you and she gonna call the police if she can't get in contact with you. Don't worry, I'm gonna call her right now. You ain't even got to worry about that. So I muster up the courage and I call Vania. And she answered on the first motherfucking ring. Like, aha, bitch, I know where the fuck you at. Where you at, nigga? What the fuck is a Sterling Heights, motherfucker? I'm like, girl. She like, yeah, Ellis. I know where you are, Ellis. I couldn't help but to fucking laugh because I missed her so fucking much. And I'm like, no matter what, Vania never judged whatever place I was in my actual life in that moment. She never judged me. She always made sure that I felt safe and I felt appreciated and that I felt like it was a space that I could share with her at all times. I'm like, yes, I am in Michigan. She said, why the fuck are you in Michigan? How the fuck did you drive? Where did you go? And I said, yes, I drove all the way to Michigan. She said, you is one dumbass bitch. I said, I know. Like, Sam is worried about you. Barbie worried about you. I'm worried about you. Your sister is worried about you. We thought you fucking died. And, oh my God. Now I started to feel guilty. Now I started to feel like I owed everybody. And I did owe everybody because at the end of the day, why the fuck would I leave without telling anybody but Barbie? And I haven't communicated with nobody. Now I'm all the way in fucking Michigan and nobody knows I'm fucking alive. I'm stressing people the fuck out. And once again, I'm starting to feel that sense of regret. Like, fuck, I regret everything I've fucking done. Tell her I'm sorry. I was wrong for leaving, but I couldn't handle all the bullshit that was getting handed to me for no fucking reason when I didn't do nothing to nobody. Said I don't give a fuck.
The problem that I'm having with Elijah is while I understand the things that he goes through, and I understand his pain. I just don't like the fact that he feels like he has to run away from all of his issues. He doesn't have to run away from everything. And that's really the biggest issue that he got, is that he runs away. So hopefully he doesn't do that anymore, but you can't run away from every damn thing. Sometimes you got to stick it out and fight it.
Fuck about nobody else. If anything, you call me and you text me. I don't give a fuck how everybody feels. You text Vania. I say, yes, ma'am, I'm sorry. Now I tell Vania everything that I done been through since I've been in motherfucking Michigan. And she said, God damn. She said, wait a minute. Where the fuck is the car? Did you get your car back? I said, no, I was going to wait to pick it up because, I could just get it as sitting at the pound. She said, your car has been gone for 5 months. Your car might not even be at the fucking pound. I said, what do you mean? I ain't never dealt with this, so I really don't know. And I said, at the end of the day, I don't even know what pound and what lot it's at. She said, you don't know where the fuck it's at? I said, no. I just thought they had one place where they take all the cars that they tow to the pound, I don't fucking know. She said, luckily the car is paid off, and at the end of the day, your brother gave it to you. You just need to go figure out where the car is at, and then we'll go from there. I said, how the fuck am I gonna figure that out? But I don't know how to do this. She said, don't worry about it. I'll send you all the motherfucking places that's nearby you or near in the area or in that area in general. Don't worry about that, okay? I got that. I said, okay, bet. Handle that. Even though I should have fucking handled that shit because I'm a grown-ass man and I need to be responsible for the things that people give me. Now I finally feel a little bit of comfort and a sense of I could breathe a little bit because I've been so uptight about everything that happened. And now finally somebody that I know and that I love and that has been with me since day one knows everything. They know why I left. They know why I couldn't handle it. They know why I felt regret. They know why I fucking put all of the accountability and weight on my shoulders that I couldn't fucking handle and I just had to fucking leave. It was like, honestly, if I was in your shoes, I would have left fucking too because I wouldn't know how to deal with that. I wouldn't even know how to face that besides fight, and I don't want to fight. So I was like, you know what, twin? I really thank you for being in my life, okay? And I thank you for fucking calling me, and I don't know how the fuck you found me, but how the fuck did you find me? He said, I ain't telling you shit. I always know where the fuck you at. Get the fuck off my phone, and I hung up on her. I started feeling bad because I'm like, damn, I didn't think that that's how cars in the impound work. Like, I ain't think nothing like that was gonna motherfucking happen. So I said, as soon as the snow clear, I'm gonna get that together. So I'm on my phone, I'm trying to figure certain things out, and I get a knock on the door, to the front door, and it's fucking Rafad. I'm like, oh, what are you doing here, Bookie? He's like, you haven't been texting me back, and so I just decided to bring you some Chinese food that you love that we always go to, but since it's cold out, I got it to go. It was like, every time I'm having a fucked up or bad day or something horrible is going on, this man shows up and I hate it. I started to feel guilty because I haven't told this man nothing about my life. Like, he knows nothing. All he knows is I exist. Okay, I fell out of thin air and I exist here now. When I start feeling like resentment and regret, and when I started dogpiling on myself, I get very quiet. I shut down emotionally and I don't say much. So while he's there, we're eating and I'm not talking much. And he's like, hey, baby, are you okay? Are you good? Like, did I do something? Are you fine? I'm like, I'm okay. I just got a headache. I appreciate the food. It's just been a long day. He's like, do you want to lay down? He's like, I can go home. I'm like, no, don't go home. Don't go home. Don't go home. I'm like, no, come on. We can go lay down and, it'll be fine. We go cuddle and lay down in the fucking bed. And I'm playing on the TV to see what kind of shows I can put on, right? He decides to watch Love and Hip Hop because that's his motherfucking shit. He loved Bad Girls Club, Love and Hip Hop, and anything that's motherfucking ghetto crazy and out of pocket. Cuddling and I fall asleep a little bit. And I wake up and it's an episode where Keyshia Cole is motherfucking talking. If I wants to watch Love and Hip Hop and I pass out and I go to sleep, right? I wake up and Keyshia is talking to Frankie on the TV. I never tuned into anything that Keyshia ever really did besides singing. I loved her fucking music. Anytime that she was on a show or a TV appearance or did anything that had to do with TV, I just did not watch it. As it was on, I sat up. I like raised the dead. Look at me. He like, God damn, you good? Good morning. I'm like, oh, my bad. I passed out, but I kind of want to watch this now. Turn it up. She starts talking and she's talking about navigating her relationship with Frankie and how her and Frankie have had this ongoing battle with Frankie not wanting to be there, but Frankie wanting to be there. And then her trying to figure out, how can I get you here to be a part of my family that I've now created? This was a pivotal moment for me because I finally realized that my siblings accepted Frankie as their actual mother. It took me so long, but I finally realized that I'm the only one who never accepted Frankie as my actual mother. Asa was my actual mother. Everyone else accepted Frankie as their mother, even though she did not raise them. I never accepted Frankie. I accepted her being my biological parent, but she was never my mother, and I made that very clear from the beginning. Asa has always and will always be my mother. In this life, the next life, the 15 other lives that I might possibly be able to live, she will always be my mother. I started to realize that is where the disconnect is. They tolerated her and her antics, but they never fully accepted Frankie for who she actually was, because she could never be an actual mother because she's actually never done it. Now in my mind, in my brain, I'm frustrated and disappointed with myself because I allowed myself as a young child to go out and search for this family, not giving my mother the respect she deserves as a mom. And then it was one moment where my mother said, hey, I don't want you to live here anymore because you took pictures and you went out and you went with these people and you went to Keyshia's concert and you met your biological mother. How dare you? And now I'm sitting and I'm thinking, I'm like, fuck. In her mind, she probably thought that I accepted Frankie as my mother when she's put all the groundwork into me, and I'm able to go out now and say, hey, that's my mom. How fucking disrespectful. I remember where we were in the episode. I just, tears started going down my eyes. And then Rafada's like, are you good? Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, here, you just love to fucking cry. And I just turned to him and I'm like, you don't understand my life. Like, I wish I could tell you everything, but like, I'm in pain. Like, I hurt so bad because I made the worst decisions of my life. It's like, you'll eventually be able to tell me everything, but I'm never going to judge you for your life. I want you and I appreciate you and I want to protect you from whatever you're trying to run from. I told him, listen, one day I'll be able to tell you, but today is not that day. I'm very emotional and I really just want to relax and it's not the time yet. He said, okay, we can do whatever you want to do. This is your world and I live in it. It's all right. I just want to go sleep. Can we cuddle? And then if I wake up, can I get some food? I'll DoorDash it. And that'll be what it is. He's like, okay, we'll just spend the day in the house. Mind you, it's snowing. So, bitch, we're not going anywhere regardless. But my ass goes to sleep, bitch, because I'm crying. I'm tired. I'm exhausted at this point because I'm just emotionally drained. I wake up and this motherfucker done bought pizza, drinks. And he's just like, oh, I got pizza and stuff for us. He was like, go get some plates and stuff so we can eat. And I'm just like, in the back of my mind, I'm like, damn, like, I don't deserve this. Like, I genuinely, truly don't deserve this. I ran away from every problem in my whole entire life. And here's this man trying to give me everything in the fucking world. And I just don't deserve it. Well, he has to go to work the next day, but I'm off. So I spend my whole day in bed. He goes to work and then he gets off of work and he calls me. And I'm like, oh, hey, what's up? He calls me and I'm like, hey, what's up? And he's like, hey, I just want to vent to you right now. I am tired of this job. They're paying me under the table, but the people treat me like shit. They're always talking to me crazy. I truly don't think I could do this no more, and I just need to switch up whatever I'm doing. My Captain Dumb ass decides to say, wait, how about you come work with me? I think it'd be wonderful. It's like, what? Work with you? Like us working together? I said, yeah, at this point, I'm the fucking store manager, even though they're not paying me like one. But we definitely need bodies. And maybe you could just do it part-time. And then you could do whatever you do with the weed business on the weekend. I don't motherfucking know. But hey, it'll be something to get you away from that bullshit. He was like, yeah, you know what? I'll absolutely think about that. He was like, because
Wrong
I think
idea.
we could do this. You should come work with me. I was talking about also knows everything that's going on at Dairy Queen at this fucking moment. And I got to take my ass to motherfucking work. So I got to go to motherfucking Starbucks. Starbucks went motherfucking great. It was slow because it was snowing. Not a lot of people was outside. And now I got to take my ass to motherfucking Dairy Queen. Time for me to go to work. And I take my ass to Starbucks. Wonderful fucking day. Snowing. None of you bitches is coming in to get fucking frappuccinos. Then I got to take my ass to motherfucking Dairy Queen. Ever since Chris motherfucking had his motherfucking pass out motherfucking attack, ain't nobody called me and said nothing. So I just assumed he ain't coming back. After Starbucks, I go straight to motherfucking Dairy Queen because, bitch, it's snowing. I ain't got time. I'm not doing the back and forth. Take my little Uber down to the motherfucking plant, and I get there, and as I pull up, I see Dawn in the front. Dawn is like, oh my God, I didn't know I would see you today, but you're here very, very early, but I'm glad. And I'm like, okay, what's going on? She's like, well, Maggie came back today, and it's great because now we can run through some things together. Nigga, Maggie has been gone for almost 4 to 5 months now. I don't understand. What the fuck is going on? I was like, oh, okay, Maggie is back. Great. I mean, I fucking guess. Me and Don go inside, and I see Maggie. I'm like, hey, girl. Long time no motherfucking sex. Like, yeah, I took a mental health break, and but I'm back. I would not call that a motherfucking break, girl. You took an extended vacation. The fuck? I was like, yeah, she's back, so she's going to stay the store manager, and we're going to think about creating an assistant manager position for you somewhere in the middle. I said, pump your brakes. First of all, I never wanted to be a manager in the first place. Thank you. Number two, you said Maggie wasn't coming back. I don't know who and what and how this got fucked up, but at the end of the day, baby, either you pay me what I'm deserved or we could call it quits. Oh, no, I don't want you to quit, but I'm going to think about something, she said, because I want you to be able to be taken care of, and I want you to feel like you're a part of the team. Maggie looking like, I'm looking like, yeah, baby, because your position was finna get snapped. I really didn't want the position in the first place, but that's neither here nor there. Dawn says this is a new system that we're going to be working with, and X, Y, and Z, so she's trying to roll it down, and then this big burly man come in, and I'm like, who the fuck is that? And he's like, I'm the plumber. I'm here to fix it. And Maggie just looking like, okay. And then she's like, oh, yeah, we've been waiting for you. And then she goes in the back with him, and then they're doing whatever the fuck they're doing. I don't fucking know. So Maggie's like, wait, she offered my position to you? I said, girl, you was finna be up out of here. And I'm like, how the fuck did you take a 5-month fucking mental health break? I need one too. Was it paid? She said, no, it wasn't paid. I was staying with my dad, and work was just stressful, and like I'm still in school, and like it's just all so stressful. My girl, lucky to be your motherfucking ass. I wish I could take a motherfucking mental health stress motherfucking month, week, day, year. I told her, listen, it's okay. You can have the position. I'm not worried about it. I want to work together as a team so we can get this shit together because, baby, it's been motherfucking hell on wheels. Chaotic. So now I'm working with Maggie, and we doing the 1-2. We killing it. She's on the food. I'm in the front. I got shit clean. I'm busting out the ice cream. She busting out the food. It was great teamwork. Then this lady decides to creep in through the front, which nobody goes through. And she said, hey, what's your name? I said, Ellis. And she's like, oh, well, I'm here to do your health inspection. I said, ooh.
And that's the end of part 3. So we're going to be going into part 4 on tomorrow. Listen, let me tell y'all, I'm really enjoying covering this whole Keyshia Cole story with her brother. Like, it is an amazing story, to be honest. Like, it's a lot that has transpired with this story, but he's a great storyteller, and he pretty much reels you in with a lot of what he's saying and all this other great stuff. Like, he's a great storyteller. But listen, y'all, I got to go because I have to be at work at 5 in the morning, and it's now 11:47. Hell, Bando literally just texted me asking me to come outside tonight, and I'm like, no. No, I have to be at work at 5 a.m. You enjoy yourself. I'm going to be in the bed. So you enjoy yourself tonight. I'm going to be outside in the bed, okay? So I'm going to be inside in my bed, okay? So, yeah, that's really what we're about to be doing. But anyway, y'all, I am done for today. I will see you guys on tomorrow. I'll be giving you guys a yes for the mess that will be pre-recorded, depending on how I feel. It might be live, but I'm definitely going to do this one later in the day. This one's going to be like a nighttime yes for the mess or whatever. It's going to be a nighttime one, a little bit later at night. But you'll probably get like 2 yes for the mess videos on tomorrow. And I'll talk to you guys later. I hope you guys are having a happy 2026, and I hope that your 2026 remains amazing. Whatever goals you have, make sure you guys set those goals and achieve those goals this year, okay? And with that, I'm out. Talk.
That 20, yeah, you always been a sneaky bitch, hating from the sidelines, trying to get picked, yeah. You don't found one, yeah, you don't found one. You don't found one, found you a real one. On my assets lately, you catching face shots, fire catching babies. Heavy on the highs, better get you some gravy. Cut that lady check, why you out here being lazy? I got bored with that season, I'm talking shit when I'm spitting. Fact a bitch, I'm the reason, when it got you hoes heated. Snow got them hoes sneezing, got the meals you not eating. Wet had them hoes leaking, God trust when I'm speaking. It's giving.
Big bands gon' make it hot. Real niggas gonna come up. Don't let the game gon' change us. Real niggas in my circle, ho. Don't ever play us. This the real hustle. We make the money, don't make it make us. They ain't bout shit. Talking out they neck. Bitch, we bring the heat every time we step. You fucking with a beast. Fucking with the best. Get money on the east. Plug on the west. Bitch, I'm from the north, but we run this out. Bitch, we outside. Fuck you talking about? Who the fuck is me? No, who the fuck is you? Get these niggas.